I know that feeling. That pain, that hate, that burning, unendurable need for retribution.
In the shadowy world of vampires and ancient legends, there exists a character named Olrox, an enigmatic and formidable figure from the Netflix original animated series Castlevania Nocturne. This ancient Aztec vampire, hailing from the lands of America, embodies a blend of sophistication, elegance, and a cunning power that belies his true nature. Olrox's story is a complex tapestry of love, loss, and vengeance. Before we begin, I have a small request for you. If you enjoy my content, I invite you to join our community by simply clicking to subscribe to the channel. Your action, though small, propels these videos. I deeply appreciate your support. And now, it's time to begin. His journey begins in the late 15th to early 16th century, during the tumultuous times of the Aztec civilization. He miraculously survived the near annihilation of his people at the hands of Spanish conquistadors, a trauma that deeply marked his psyche. Over the centuries, Olrox traversed various lands, eventually falling in love with a Mohican man in Britain's North American colonies. In a bid to immortalize their love, Olrox turned his partner into a vampire. However, their dream of eternal romance was shattered when Julia Belmont, a formidable adversary, killed his lover. This act ignited a burning desire for retribution in Olrox's heart, propelling him on a path of vengeance. In 1783, following the American Revolution, Olrox's quest for revenge led him to Boston. Here, he confronted Julia Belmont in a dramatic and fierce battle at the docks. Julia, attempting to ensure the safety of her son Richter by sending him to France, found herself in a deadly struggle against Olrox. The confrontation ended with Olrox transforming into a massive feathered serpent-like dragon and defeating Julia. However, he spared young Richter, leaving him with a haunting promise of future retribution. Years later, in 1792, Olrox's story took another turn as he traveled to France, summoned by regional vampires to witness the ascension of the vampire messiah, Countess Ursebet Bathory. Welcomed by Count Vaublanc, Olrox chose to navigate the complexities of this new environment on his own terms, staying at a local inn and delving into the intricate political and supernatural machinations surrounding Bathory's arrival. Olrox's investigations uncovered a web of alliances and schemes. He learned of the vampires' uneasy alliance with the Abbot of Maschekal, their plan to amass bodies for the creation of an army of night creatures, and the existence of an infernal machine used for this nefarious purpose. Olrox's strategic involvement with key players, including Bathory's servant Droltas Waints, the Abbot's loyal guard Mizrak, and even Richter, added layers to his complex character. In a surprising twist, Olrox engaged in an intimate relationship with Mizrak, initially for strategic purposes, but gradually developing genuine feelings for him. This relationship highlighted Olrox's capacity for love and his internal conflict between his vampiric nature and his human emotions. Olrox's discovery of the night creature retaining human memories led him to a pivotal encounter in the Abbey's cellars, where he stole a spellbook that was crucial for the creation of night creatures. This act intersects with Richter's mission to rescue his friend Edouard, leading to a confrontation that forces Richter to flee in panic upon recognizing the killer of his mother. The night of Bathory's arrival brought Olrox to a crossroads. He publicly pledged allegiance to Bathory, yet his true intentions remained shrouded in secrecy. Later, he provided Richter and his allies with the stolen spellbook, a key to destroying the infernal machine, despite their initial hostility towards him. The final battle at the Abbey saw Olrox observing from the shadows as Richter and his team, including Mizrak, fought fiercely against the vampires. Olrox's intervention to save Mizrak and his subsequent emotional turmoil when Mizrak accused him of cowardice revealed the depth of his feelings and the complexity of his character. As a tall, dark-skinned vampire with long black hair and bright green slit eyes, Olrox's appearance is as striking as his personality. He is often seen in an indigo or purple coat, with pointy ears adorned with earrings, and a tiny purple jewel in his hair. His appearance reflects his Aztec heritage and vampire nature, creating an aura of mystery and power. Olrox's personality is shaped by his experiences and beliefs. Disillusioned by the gods and royalty due to the subjugation of his people, he is skeptical of authority and strategic in his allegiances. His devotion to his late Mohican partner and his genuine love for Mizrak reflect his capacity for deep emotional connections. His actions, such as delivering the abbot's book to Richter, demonstrate a complex morality that defies simple categorization. Powers and abilities. Olrox, the ancient vampire, is imbued with a plethora of abilities that are both fearsome and awe-inspiring. His vampiric physiology grants him an array of enhanced capabilities, including formidable strength, remarkable speed, extraordinary agility, unmatched durability, acute senses, and an extended lifespan, far beyond the realm of ordinary beings. In addition to his inherent vampiric traits, Olrox possesses a mastery over dark magic, a skill that adds a layer of danger to his already intimidating persona. Among his most notable magical abilities is his power to transform into mist. This ability allows him to become invisible, intangible, and capable of flight, making him a ghostly and elusive adversary. Shapeshifting is another feather in Olrox's cap of supernatural powers. His primary form in this regard is a massive feathered serpent-like dragon, echoing the imagery of the legendary god Quetzalcoatl. This ability not only showcases his strength, but also his deep connection to ancient myths and legends. Another fascinating aspect of Olrox's powers is his ability to summon entities. He can conjure 5 floating ghost skulls engulfed in blue flames, a sight that is as mesmerizing as it is terrifying. These summoned entities add an extra dimension to his already formidable arsenal of abilities. Olrox's prowess in combat is evidenced in his battles, notably his confrontation with Julia Belmont. He is a master martial artist and melee combatant, displaying a wide range of punches and kicks with expert precision. Additionally, he exhibits a high degree of skill in weapon mastery, particularly with a dagger, making him a dangerous opponent in any fight. Appearance in Castlevania Symphony of the Night. In Castlevania Symphony of the Night, Olrox's presence is one of grandeur and menace. He rules the upper part of Dracula's castle, a position that speaks volumes about his power and status. His character in the game is showcased in 2 distinct forms: a normal vampire adorned in a sumptuous armored suit, and a giant reptile-like humanoid capable of spewing fireballs. These 2 forms represent the duality of his nature, the refined and the monstrous. Olrox's personality, as depicted in the Ricordanza of the Gods Abyss novel, stands out among his vampiric kin. Unlike many vampires who indulge in destruction and sadism, Olrox's motivations are fueled by a sense of curiosity and a thirst for thrills. He exhibits a unique approach to life, attempting to conquer both chaos and humans, driven by the hypothesis that controlling the hearts of humans, which form chaos, would lead to its disappearance. As a master manipulator, Olrox strategically uses the fanatical loyalty of Graham's cult to fuel his ambitions. His goals include creating a replica of Dracula's castle and advancing his machinations, all under the guise of aiding Graham's return. His view of humans is nuanced rather than disdain. He finds human desires and behaviors intriguing and potentially perilous. Olrox's love for dangerous experiences is palpable, particularly evident in his battles with formidable opponents like Death, and his memorable duel with Alucard. His attitude towards his own life's safety is fearless, and even in the face of defeat or demise, he displays satisfaction rather than fear or desperation. Further powers and abilities. In his confrontation with Alucard, Olrox demonstrates superhuman strength, a trait assumed to be inherent in all vampires. His speed, reflexes, and reaction time are nothing short of supersonic. He maneuvers with such agility and swiftness that ethereal images trail behind him, a testament to his extraordinary speed. His magical prowess is further highlighted by his summoning abilities. During his battle with Alucard, Olrox opens portals to call forth bats and flying skulls, showcasing his control over dark forces. Another of his powerful abilities is the creation and projection of magical energy waves, a skill he uses effectively against Alucard. Olrox's true form as a vampire is revealed under duress. Uniquely, his true form is not bat-like but rather that of a gigantic lizard. This transformation significantly boosts his strength, allowing him to cover considerable ground despite a decrease in speed. In this form, he can unleash devastating attacks like the Light Ray and Fireball Stream Breath, both of which require agility and strategy to evade. Role in Castlevania Symphony of the Night. In Castlevania Symphony of the Night, Olrox's role is pivotal. He appears as a boss in Olrox's quarters, initially non-hostile towards Alucard and seemingly inviting him to engage. However, upon interaction, he reveals his true intentions, engaging Alucard in a fierce battle. Defeated, Olrox undergoes a dramatic transformation, his lizard form skin peeling away to reveal his skeleton, which is then enveloped and destroyed by a beam of light, marking a spectacular and memorable end to his character in the game. In summary, Olrox from the Castlevania series epitomizes a richly complex and nuanced character in Gothic fiction. An ancient Aztec vampire, his backstory is rooted in tragedy and loss, giving depth to his quest for vengeance and power. Olrox's unique vampiric abilities, including enhanced physical traits, dark magic, and shapeshifting, along with his ability to transform into mist and summon spectral skulls, establish him as a formidable force. His narrative arc weaves through themes of love, revenge, and political intrigue, highlighted in his interactions with characters like Julia Belmont and Richter, and his involvement in the schemes surrounding Countess Ursebet Bathory. In Castlevania Symphony of the Night, Olrox's role as a curious and thrill-seeking antagonist further diversifies his character, showcasing his combat prowess and strategic acumen. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with our latest content. We love hearing from our viewers, so please leave a comment and share your ideas for future videos. Thanks for your support, and we can't wait to see you again in our next video.